Hosanna, Hosanna. Hosanna is the acronym for Humanist Organization for Social Action and National Network Activity. Hosanna Trust identifies the marginalized people and continually serves them to uplift them for their basic fundamental needs. Yes, evening class, medical aid, free legal aid, education scholarship, flood relief, etc. Mr. Raja, who founded this trust, spent a part of his youth as a child laborer in the street. Therefore, he has experienced how terrible the life is for a street boy. Thank God, hence he obtained the acquaintance of the Salesians while he was helplessly abandoned. It was a boon for him to get to know the Anbu Illam, that is, home of love, which the Salesians were running. See, this was the little home, Anbu Illam. There he got the non-formal education. This little clipping was made in Anbu Illam 20 years ago. Through this non-formal education, he joined a school managed by the Salesians and he finished his school life there. And he was graduated in law, LLB as well, through the help obtained kindly from Mr. Toon Ramelt. All the difficulties he experienced in his young age were an apt foundation for his social service. Even then, a legal recognition was necessary, and thus arose the Hosanna Trust. All the helps he obtained from Mr. Toon Ramelt, Sister Rosario, SCSM, Father Felix, SDB, and Father V. Dias, SJ, are really commendable for the trust from the day of its birth. Moreover, when he was in the home for the street kids, he met and received the blessing from Mother Teresa. This meeting with Mother Teresa goaded him on to dedicate his life for the downtrodden. Hosanna has thus completed 10 years of its service, and all these years have given importance to the service centering the basic life needs of the people. And it is a fact that it has attended to unplanned aids galore rather than well planned out helps. MGR Nagar Evening Class Center. Now you see one of the evening class centers of Hosanna. It is in MGR Nagar. It is here Hosanna is conducting evening classes regularly. Most of the people living here are engaged in rag picking or light robbery or drug dealing. Such lifestyle, no wonder, affects much the mindset of the children, and therefore Hosanna is giving regular counseling and free legal aid for them. Unfortunately, there are no toilet facilities in their place, and they use the railway track regions, which is not only self-abasing but also highly risky. Now you see Govindamal and Surya, her grandson, who are living near the track. Surya, who attends the evening classes, has no parents, and Govindamal, who is a rag picker, is supporting him, and two of his elder siblings are going for some work. Now comes Anandi's family. She too is a rag picker. She has no husband but is enriched with 7 children. All the 7 attend our evening classes. Unfortunately, these children are suffering from malnutrition with bulging abdomens and lean and lanky hands and feet. This lady Anandi is very anxious to get out of her plight and is longing to do some steady job. Next enters Malar, whose husband is a drunkard. She works in some house and manages to educate her 4 children. Her eldest girl is Surya, who is doing her BSc, and Praveen, her younger brother, is finishing his 12th standard. These 2 children who are being educated is actually Hosanna's achievement so far. Here comes Sumadi, who regularly works in some houses and is taking care of her family. Her husband is a drug peddler. Our next hero is Mani, who has got out of some minor crimes and is now doing some regular work with some iron scrapings. His young wife was subject to some kind of fits and got her right hand burned. She lost her first child and is now trying to tend the next baby. But unfortunately, their house is not fit for living at all. Mullai Nagar Evening Class Center. Now you see one of the evening class centers of Hosanna is in Mullai Nagar. It is here Hosanna conducts the evening classes regularly. This place houses the office of Hosanna as well. Idumantidal Evening Class Center. This place is called Idumantidal, where Hosanna works with gypsies. This community is unfortunately discriminated and isolated from other people and government. From the road, a footpath leads us to their residence, and in rainy season, even that footpath cannot be used. They have no basic convenience whatever, no roof over their heads, no drinking water, and of course no toilet. Their toilet is along the railway track. Men folk often go hunting for small games, and the women are busy stringing different kinds of beads to make necklaces. It is here the children are having evening classes. This lady Dhanalakshmi, who is a yoga teacher, and because of the continual presence of Hosanna, 2 girl children have finished their 12th standard. They are waiting for the result, and if they have done well, they may pursue their studies in some college. Hosanna gives them free medical aid for the sick. Weak persons are laid under the trees and are having drips to strengthen them. You can see the bottles hung on tree branches. This old lady complains that she has fallen from a bus and had fractured her leg. She entreats Hosanna to protect her since she is helpless. Like her, many of these old folks need more medical aids. In last November, because of torrential rains, these folks were suffering from cold, and Hosanna, with the help distributed nearly 160 woolen blankets. Vepathur Evening Class Center. This evening class center in a village called Vepathur had been built by Hosanna. The inhabitants of Vepathur are Dalits. But this community is pestered by groupism. But thank God, the center was really useful for the evening study of children. See, The children themselves are speaking.
பேர் கௌசல்யா, நான் திருபுவனம் ஹையர் செகண்டரி ஸ்கூல்ல படிக்கிறேன்.
Kausalya says she is in the higher secondary and the evening study is really useful.
நான் இங்கே டியூஷன் வரது எனக்கு ரொம்ப ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்குது. வீட்டில் ரொம்ப ஏழையாக தான் இருக்காங்க, அதனால் டியூஷன் படிக்கிற அளவுக்குலாம் வசதி இல்லை. அதனால் இங்கே மாலை நேர வகுப்பு சொல்லிக் கொடுக்குறது ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்குது.
She is in the higher secondary and the evening study is really useful. Little Suguna tells us,
என் பேர் சகுனா, நான் 10th படிக்கிறேன்.
there is no quiet studying atmosphere at all in her hut, and so this study center is a boon to her.
நல்லாவும் படிக்கிறோம். இங்கே இருக்க டீச்சர்ஸும் சாரும் நல்லாவே சொல்லித் தராங்க. நாங்கள் மட்டும் இல்லாமல் எல்லா ஊர்லேருந்தும் வந்து படிக்கலாம்.
Now a teacher is helping a child to write the alphabet both in Tamil and English.
இப்படி வச்சு இப்படி கொண்டு போய் நம்ம ஆனா வந்து இப்படி தான் பண்ணணும்.
கொஞ்சம் நிறையா ஊக்குவிச்சு இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் நிறைய நல்லா சொல்லித்தரோம். எங்களுக்கும் கொஞ்சம் ஆர்வமாக இருக்குது. இவங்களுக்கு சொல்லிக் கொடுக்கறது மூலமாக எங்களுக்கும் நல்ல நாலேஜ் வளருது.
மாலை நேரத்தில் இங்கே ஸ்கூலு வந்து கட்டி கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. அந்த இலவசமாக கட்டி கொடுக்கறதுனால அவங்க படிச்சிட்டு இருக்காங்க.
The people who are helped out by Hosanna last year are quite a number. You see here some of them thanking Hosanna now.
பசங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப ஏழ்மையான குடும்பத்திலேருந்து வந்து படிக்கிறதுனால அவங்களால டியூஷன் வச்சுக்கிறதுக்கு வசதி இல்லை. நாங்கள் டியூஷன் எடுக்கிறதுனால எங்களுக்கும் நாலேஜ் நல்லா வளர்கிற மாதிரி இருக்குது.
So we see the fruit of your marvelous magnanimity, and we have plenty of more room to cooperate and do more for God's poor children. For further information, kindly contact us.